and Wausau. Brickner Motors in Little Chicago. Nuts Deep 2 in Spencer and Marshfield. Security Health Plan and Marshfield Clinic.
It is basketball time once again here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ Spencer Marshfield and online at WOSQFM.com. Jake Nurnberger producing and studio engineering our broadcast here tonight. And Mike Warren back with you from Columbus Catholic High School in Marshfield as the Columbus Dons take on the Rosholt Hornets in a Division 5 regional semifinal here in boys high school basketball action tonight. Our pregame report, a service of Marshfield Clinic. Don't just live, shine. Well, tonight it's a 1 versus 8 seed as the Columbus Dons come into tonight's game with an overall record of 21-2, and they are coming off a very impressive round 1 win against Bowler on Tuesday night, 77-25 in a regional quarterfinal. Meanwhile, the Rosholt Hornets from the CW10 coming into tonight's game with an overall record of 14-9. And they are coming off a round 1 playoff win against Wisconsin Valley Lutheran on Tuesday night, 60-44. It is the first time in 7 years that Rosholt has made it out of round 1 in postseason action, not since the 2009-2010 season had Rosholt made it past the regional quarterfinals. They had lost in the round 1 playoff game in each of the last 7 years, dating back to 2010. So this is a new experience for this particular version of the Rosholt Hornets. They have never been in a regional semifinal, and they've got the 1 seed in their bracket, the Columbus Dons, here tonight. And again, our pregame report, a service tonight of Marshfield Clinic. Don't just live, shine. Well, again, Columbus coming off a round 1 win against Bowler, 77-25. We'll talk about that game and tonight's matchup with Dons head coach Joe Konieczny when our pregame report continues in just a moment.
Where will you be the next time you're sick? At home? On the job? On vacation? No matter where you are, you can get expert care on the phone for common issues like sinus infection and UTI.
1 minute.
Just call Care My Way.
1 minute.
227-3929 and speak with a nurse practitioner at Marshfield Clinic. You can call any day between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. for just $40. That's Care My Way at 844-227-3929. Marshfield Clinic. Don't just live, shine.
Everybody likes something for free. Well, how about something that's free all the time? At Hank's Furniture in Thorpe, delivery is always free. Doesn't matter if it's a single Lazy Boy rocker recliner, a Flex Steel or Marshfield sofa, or bedroom furniture from Wolfcraft. Delivery is free. Hank's also carries every type of flooring imaginable with accurate, unchanging estimates. So get your free fix. Head to Hank's Furniture, downtown Thorpe. Hank's Furniture, free delivery.
All right, welcome back to our pregame report as we get set for Columbus Dons boys basketball here tonight on WOSQ. It is a Division 5 regional semifinal. The Columbus Dons and Rosholt here tonight at Columbus Catholic High School in Marshfield. Our pregame report is service of Marshfield Clinic. Don't just live, shine. Let's bring in Joe Konieczny, head coach of the Columbus Dons boys basketball team. Coach coming off a very nice round 1 quarterfinal win against Bowler here on Tuesday night.
It was a chance for us to rest some players for what could be 2 games this weekend, more so for tonight against a really quality Rosholt opponent. You know, we played a very tough game last Saturday against McDonald, and to have to play Tuesday and Friday again, it was nice to get our regulars some rest. Have 15 players play in the game and 11 of them score. Bowler was the 16 seed, so we knew they weren't going to be real strong coming in, but for the most part I thought we maintained our focus and used it as an opportunity to build some good habits versus getting sloppy and building bad habits, and I'm happy with overall how it went.
All right, and came out of that game healthy with, like you said, I guess probably the biggest takeaway from that game at this point in the year is, like you said, some rest for these starters who've, have been grinding out 20-plus games now here going into tonight's game.
It is, and we've asked for some rather large efforts with Hunter out from Tyler and Nick and Ryan and Charles, Jared Mandel, all the guys really, Peyton, Noah Hansen, Ethan Meese as well. So for us to be able to play them 10, 15 minutes and then get them rested and kind of save our legs for tonight, I hope it helps us, and I hope it gave those younger players a taste of the playoffs and some quality minutes for the future.
All right, well, and you mentioned Hunter Schultz. That is the big question mark here. He's sort of at that 2-week time period with this, I guess, stress fracture that's sidelined him here for the last couple of games. What's the plan for Hunter tonight?
He's going to suit up tonight. I don't know that we'll use him. He's going to give it a test in warm-ups, and we've kind of been given the go-ahead to let him try it. So we're excited to have him in uniform. Again, I'm not sure how much he'll be able to do, but just his presence and the fact that he could go is exciting for our team.
Yeah, so obviously you got a favorable report from, doctors this week in terms of, I guess, what is the status of the injury?
It was a very small fracture in his foot. A hairline fracture is what it was called. They don't believe that he can do too much further damage. There's always a risk, probably a greater risk than if it was you or I, with what happened 2 or 3 weeks ago. But they're happy with the calcification or whatever it is on the X-ray, and I think it's up to Hunter and his parents, and they both have given the clear for him to play this weekend. So we're going to suit him up tonight and see how he does in warm-ups and go from there.
Okay. All right. Tell us about this Rosholt team. We were just, before we came on air, talking about some of the history. This is the Rosholt team. Well, not the same team that knocked you guys out of the postseason back in 2008-2009 season. That was a regional final, and they got a 7-point win on their way to a sectional final loss to Menasha St. Mary. But boy, that was a whole different era for Rosholt. They have had 7 straight regional quarterfinal exits in the postseason going back to 2011.
They're a good team this year. They have 14 wins. Some of those losses are to quality teams. They played Allman Bancroft twice, played them tough. I know one time especially. Gresham's a very good team. Port Edwards is solid. So their losses are to good teams. And watching them on film, they have some kids that are very talented. Number 3 tonight scores about 21 a game. Their point guard, Zero, pushes the ball up very, very quickly. We're going to have to do a really good job of finding him and trying to stay in front. And then they have 2 or 3 athletes around those guys that really do a nice job playing hard. And that's the thing we noticed on film is they play very, very hard. Yeah, and they have 2 guys that can really hurt you when you're on the defensive end. So we have a work cut out for us tonight. Depending on what Hunter can give us, we're going to have a maximum effort to get a win tonight in advance.
All right. So what else do you see on film from these guys that you have to watch out for tonight?
Well, again, we got to stop 3, stay in front of 0. We really have to limit their opportunities offensively, make sure we get a body on somebody and rebound because, again, they have 3-4 kids that really hustle. And then offensively, we have to really be patient and break them down because they're athletic and they can play good defense. So a shot 5 or 6 seconds into a possession is going to bail them out of having to play defense. And 20-25-second possession where we share the ball and get one in rhythm will really be to our benefit. So we're going to try just to do some of the little things we've done all season and hopefully advance to tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, so it sounds like some of the fundamentals like rebounding and then discipline is another key for you guys here tonight.
It is. It's the little things that make a big difference, and we've really harped on those the last few days and watched a lot of film on Rosholt, who does a lot of things well, and we expect a good game here tonight.
Yeah, well, so do we. Should be a good one here. They're an 8 seed, so this is a 1 versus 8, not like a 1 versus 16. Still, I mean, it's always interesting because round 1 you get some of these crazy matchups, but then starting right away in round 2 and beyond, the matchups they get a lot better in a hurry, don't they?
They do. And in our group of 16, for the 8 seed to have 14 or 15 wins, I think it says a lot about the quality of the group. We knew going into the seeding meeting and into the playoffs that once you got past that first round, it's kind of anything could happen because you have teams 14, 15 wins in the second round already. So we have to be prepared and we have to be ready to play very, very hard.
All right, Coach, with that, thanks for the time. Good luck here against Rosholt tonight.
Thank you for the coverage. We appreciate it.
Okay, that's Joe Konieczny, head coach of the Columbus Dons. It's Columbus and Rosholt here in a regional semifinal in Division 5. Stay with us. We'll have more from Columbus High School in Marshfield after this.
Quality Roofing, Marshfield, Wisconsin, is proud to include Wausau Athletic Park, Camp Randall, Lambeau Field, and UW.
All right, we'll do 1 minute here, 60 seconds, and then I'll just send it to another break as soon as they get ready for the anthem. So
on the web at
1 minute here, and then I'll do a quick
Marshfield's East Industrial Park
scene setter, and then another break.
At Advantage Community Bank, we know you have many checking and savings options, but the fact that we offer free Advantage checking is really special. And the fact that we're your neighbors and not miles away makes it that much better. Add a little online banking, IRAs, CDs, ATM, and debit cards, and you've got a recipe for success. Keep Central Wisconsin strong and experience the community advantage by choosing the proven, reliable leadership of Advantage Community Bank. Check us out at AdvantageCommunityBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to coverage of Columbus Dons boys basketball tonight on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and online at WOSQFM.com. You can also see a live stream of this game at trimediadesign.com/live. Check us out. Columbus and Rosholt tonight, a Division 5 regional semifinal here tonight from Columbus High School in Marshfield. Glad you're with us for Columbus Dons boys basketball. We'll have the starting lineups from Columbus High School next right here on WOSQ.
Melody Gardens Restaurant and Skateland are proud to sponsor Columbus Dons athletes. The restaurant
all right, we can do 90 seconds here. We can do 90 seconds here.
At melodygardensmarshfield.com. Melody Gardens Restaurant and Skateland continue to be the fun family Marshfield tradition. Melody Gardens, 1200 South Oak Avenue, Marshfield. Call them at 384-3326. 384-3326.
Throughout the year, the WIAA and Rural Mutual Insurance seek schools and communities that demonstrate great examples of good sportsmanship. Practicing sportsmanship teaches us to respect everyone, including different generations in our family and our community, our neighbors, and those competing with us in sports. This message from the WIAA and Rural Mutual Insurance Company.
At Courtesy Auto and Truck Center in Thorpe, you'll always get the best possible service and courteous attention. They're your Ford and GM dealer with your next vehicle, new or certified used car or truck. Folks don't shop for vehicles anywhere else because of the great response they get from all the guys and gals who work there. Just off Highway 29 in Thorpe, where common courtesy meets exceptional service. Or on the web at drivecourtesyauto.com. Courtesy drives the distance.
The Columbus Dons pep band here at Columbus High School in Marshfield tonight. Glad you're with us for Columbus Dons boys basketball here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield. We send things down to public address announcer Joe Byrol. He will give us the starting lineups for tonight's ball game between Rosholt and Marshfield Columbus here this evening.
The starting lineup for the Rosholt Hornets. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 0, Hunter Garski. At forward, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Sawyer Fleming. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 4, Dylan Richter. At forward, a 6'2" sophomore, number 5, Cade Balk. Walker. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Sawyer Kurzweil. The Hornets are coached by Brian Hahn and assisted by Justin Ferg, Bria Hahn, and CJ Hahn.
All right, Joe Byrell with the starting five for the Rosholt Hornets from the CW10, the 8 seed in this bracket, coming into tonight's ball game against the number 1 seed, Columbus Dons of Marshfield. And Joe has those starting lineups now for us.
Dons fans, get on your feet and raise the roof for the starting lineup of your Columbus Dons. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 2, Jared Mandel. At forward, a 6-foot senior, number 5, Charles Payant. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 10, Ryan Deeringer. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 21, Nick Mulliver. And at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 35, Tyler Furlinger. The Dons are coached by Joe Konieczny and assisted by Marty Drexler, Brian DeVries, and Perry Hartle.
All right, thank you, Joe Byrell, for the starting lineups. The Rosholt Hornets, well, you would guess the colors with a nickname like Hornets. Black and white, black uniforms, and black and yellow. Black uniforms, yellow lettering and numerals, with some yellow and white trim down the sides. The Columbus Dons come out in their home white uniforms here tonight with the navy blue lettering and numerals. Tyler Furlinger in center circle against Dylan Richter, the junior. And the opening tip goes to the Rosholt Hornets. And this D5 regional semifinal is underway as the Hornets have the ball front court to our right as we watch the action here at Columbus High School tonight. And now a pass inside for Fleming, knocked away and stolen, an early Rosholt turnover, and the Dons have the ball back to our left. Tyler Furlinger into the lane, pull-up jumper, no good, got his own rebound, back up and in for Tyler Furlinger. Tyler averaging 23.3 points per game, and a quick timeout by Rosholt here as we may have a Rosholt injury. And that might have been Richter, who goes to the bench with an early injury here for the Rosholt Hornets, and looks like a left ankle for Richter. And so quickly to the bench, Johnny Suin, a junior off the Rosholt bench. He's in there for Richter, who's out with an early injury in the first 40 seconds of the ball game. And Richter, a junior, on the bench for the Hornets as they set up in the half court to our right now. Down 2-0 here in the early going as the Hornets now set up their offense to our right. Kurzweil in the lane, a little runner at the rim, good. Sawyer Kurzweil averaging 8.6 points a game, and he ties the game at 2. Dons back to our left now. Charles Pant on the right wing to Mulliver on top. Deeringer in the near corner, back on top for Furlinger. Tyler hands to Pant up top. Open three, no good. Rebound. Tip to Deeringer. Dons with a big offensive rebound. Now Furlinger. Dribble drive. Lost the ball. Picked up by Fleming. Up ahead for Kurzweil in the lane. Kurzweil to the rim. No good. But a foul. And Sawyer Kurzweil will be at the foul line for Columbus. That'll be on Nick Mulliver. Number 1 on Nick. And Kurzweil at the line. First one is no good. Second one here by Sawyer Kurzweil. And this one is good. So he got 1 of 2 there. And Rosholt grabs a 3-2 lead 90 seconds into the ball game. Don's back to our left. Furlinger lost the ball again. Another turnover by Furlinger. Mulliver gets it right back to Furlinger, to Pant, to the rim, and in for 2 for the Dons, and they grab a 4-3 lead. Furlinger has lost the ball twice already here in the early going. Uncharacteristic turnovers by number 35. Here come the Hornets back to our right now, down by 1, 2 minutes into the ball game. Bowker on top. High post for Sewin. Now Fleming, right baseline drive, cut off by Mulliver and Furlinger. They kick it to the left side for Garski. Now they'll give it to Bowker in the far corner. Bowker on top for Kurzweil. Kurzweil trying to go left baseline. It's not there. Back to Bowker. Left wing jumper for Cade Bowker. And it's good. Rosholt up 5-4. Now backcourt pressure by the Hornets. The Dons break the press. They get it to Furlinger up the near sideline to our left. Guarded by Garski. Now Pant tried to go left baseline. He shuffled his feet as he took off and travels with the ball. A Dons turnover. Rosholt gets it back with a 1-point lead, and just about 3 minutes gone by in the opening half. Rosholt inbounding in the backcourt. Kurzweil gets it, pressure by Columbus. Kurzweil races to the 10-second line, and a bump by Mulliver and a foul by Nick. That's going to be 2 quick fouls on Nick Mulliver, and he's going to head to the Columbus bench, and here comes Ethan Meese. Non-shooting foul. Hornets inbounding on the far wing to our right. Bowker throws it into the backcourt for Kurzweil. Back to the front court right. Fleming on top. Hands it off to Bowker. On the left wing, guarded by Charles Pant. Now a high post pass that's tipped away and stolen. Mandel on the run out to the other end. Splits a double team, misses a layup. And the rebound grabbed by Kurzweil. And the Hornets have it back to our right. Mandel split the double team, couldn't finish on the other end. And the Hornets get back and grab the loose ball. They have it back to our right now. Sewin on top for Fleming. In the lane for Bowker. Near corner Garski now. Garski hands to Bowker in the near corner. Now back on top for Kurzweil. Cutting to the basket on the back door. Cut is Fleming. He missed the layup from the left side. And the Dons grab the rebound. Here they come back to our left. Oh, and Fleming tipped it away from behind. And Furlinger lost track of him going the other way. Out of bounds to the Dons. They inbound it on the near wing. Furlinger gets it in the backcourt. Back across the 10-second line to our left. Now Mandel. Down low for Meese. Left block, up, no good. It rolled off. Good look, but couldn't get that one to drop in. And the Hornets with another defensive rebound. They get it back to our right. Inside for Sewin on the left block. Has a double team. Back out to Kurt on the left wing. Now Garski back on top, guarded by Deeringer. On the back on top. Now Fleming on the left wing, guarded by Furlinger. Fleming looking in, nothing there. Garski again on the right elbow. Back on top, Kurzweil picked up there by Meese. Kurzweil dribbles into the lane, slams into Mandel, shoves off of him, and then fadeaway jumper good for Kurzweil as he put a shoulder into Mandel, shoved him off, and hit the fadeaway jumper. Dons get it back, down by 3. Mandel in the right corner to our left. Now Deeringer back to Mandel on top for 3. And the tie ball game. Jared Mandel knocks it down. And we're tied at 7 with 12:40 to go in the first half. Hornets back to our right. Dons going for the half-court trap, or at least Looked like it at first. Now they settle into their half-court defense. Man-to-man. Here's Fleming on a drive to the rim. Oh, Payant with a block. Fleming gets it back. Left baseline jumper. Good for Sawyer Fleming. His first basket of the ball game. Now the Dons running the floor. Deeringer up ahead for Meese. Loose ball. And it may have been turned over by Columbus. Now Deeringer will come out of the ball game here. And Peyton Nystrom in there for the first time. It was kicked by the Hornets, and so Mandel inbounding baseline for Columbus. Throws it to Furlinger under the basket from the left side. Furlinger cutting to the basket on the inbounds play. And Tyler goes up and in for two. Tied at 9 once again now here, a tie ball game. Fleming on the near wing to our right. Dons go for a double team. To Kurzweil on the left wing. In the lane, another fadeaway jumper by Sawyer Kurzweil. Ethan Meese almost tipped it away and stole it. Dons get it back to our left, down by 2. Under 12 to play in the first half. Mandel, dribble drive, kicks it out to Furlinger. Nystrom in the near corner. Back on top, Mandel for 3. Another one, no good. Rebound by Fleming, and the Dons come away empty on that possession. Now Fleming has it tipped away on the other end, and the Dons get it back. Good defense there. Columbus back to our left. Furlinger, left elbow, 3 ball, no good. Rebound grabbed by Bowker. And the Hornets get it back to our right. Left baseline now for Sewin. Fleming on top. Down low for Kurzweil. In the lane. Up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Grabbed by Mandel. Jarrett on the run out to the left side. Mandel to the rim. And in for 2. Jarrett Mandel grabs the rebound. Goes coast to coast and puts it in to tie the game at 11. Hornets back to our right now. Bowker on the left side. Ball knocked away by Columbus and out of bounds right back to Rosholt. As they go back to their bench now, Logan McHugh will come in for Garski. And Zach Lepak, a sophomore, will come into the ball game now for Sewin. Hornets inbounding on the far wing to our right. And McHugh gets it on top for Lepak. Now Kurzweil on the right side to Fleming, far corner for 3. No good. And a rebounding whistle. It's going to be against Marshfield Columbus. A rebounding foul, I believe, on Charles Pant. And Charles goes up and over the back. His first non-shooting foul. So now Bowker will inbound baseline. Lobs it into Fleming in the lane. To our right. Left elbow now for McHugh. Now the Dons take it away. Meese reaches in and takes it away from McHugh. Up ahead for Tyler Furlinger with the left hand. Up and in for 2 more. Tyler's got 6, and the Dons grab a 2-point lead. Rosholt back to our right now. Kurzweil on top. Pass to the near corner, and a 3 by Fleming. In and out, no good. Furlinger with the rebound. Here come the Dons back to our left. Furlinger, Nystrom on the right elbow. Back on top for Tyler with under 10 to play. Tyler trying to drive the lane. A runner at the rim. He puts it in, but before the shot we have a whistle. And we have a foul against Rosholt. I believe McHugh with a reach in. It's going to be on Logan, number 1 on the sophomore off the Rosholt bench. Mandel inbounding baseline now. Mandel throws it high out top for Payant. Between the circles now. Charles toward the rim, right side, no good. Fleming with the rebound. Too strong for Charles from the right block. Had a good look, just too strong on that shot. And the Hornets get it back to our right, down by 2. Bowker in the near corner, back on top for Fleming now. 9.5 to go in half number 1. Garski on the near wing, he's back out there for the Hornets. Fleming left side, Kurzweil left baseline, back to Fleming on top. Kurzweil again, left wing. Skips it all the way over to Garski in the near corner for 3. Hit the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound grab by Bowker. His putback from the right side, no good. And the Dons grab the loose ball. Columbus back to our left now with 9 to play. And we have a travel on Tyler Furlinger. And Columbus will give it right back to Rosholt here with just under 9 to play in half number 1. So Columbus now has to go back on defense. Well, not for long. They force a turnover. Garski had it, fell down, lost the ball. Columbus gets it to Ethan Meese on the other end. Oh, Ethan goes right to the rim. Ethan Meese runs the floor with the ball and takes it right to the left side of the rim and puts it in for 2 as the Dons grab a 4-point 2-possession lead with 8.5 to go in half number 1. Hornets back to our right side now. Left wing for Bowker. Lost the ball, poked out of bounds by Columbus. Meanwhile, Noah Hansen and Ryan Deeringer into the ball game for the Dons. Mandel and Nystrom will sit. Bowker on the far wing to our right will inbound with 8:23 to go in the half. Dons up by 4. Bowker to inbound for Rosholt. Throws it in for Lepak. On the left wing, Lepak splits a double team to Fleming in the far corner for 3, no good. Long rebound out to the far corner. That's where Furlinger picks it up. Tyler races to the other end, now in the far corner to our left. On top for Deeringer, back to Tyler, right baseline. Back on top for Deeringer, near corner Pant, left baseline drive, right past Fleming to the rim, no good, but a whistle, contact and a foul. Charles Pant will have free throws for the Dons. Good, strong baseline move for Pant. He'll be at the line for the first time tonight. First one good by Charles Pant. The foul, by the way, was on Sawyer Fleming, number 1 on Fleming. Timeout on the floor with 8 minutes to go in half number 1, and we'll take it with them. More basketball from Columbus right after this.
You know a good teammate when you see one. Hardworking, reliable, and most of all, someone who knows.
All right, one spot here, 30 seconds.
Together. At Ministry St. Joseph's Hospital, we work with all of our patients as a team to make the best decisions for their health. That's why we're proud to sponsor Columbus High School Dons Sports, because the world needs more great teams. Get to know us better at ministryhealth.org. Ministry Healthcare. Knowing you better means treating you better.
Well, a 5-point Columbus lead here with 8 to go in the first half. Charles Pant at the line. He made the first one. And the second one here is no good. And Kurzweil grabs the rebound for the Hornets. They have it back to our right. 16-11. Dons by 5. Rosholt to our right. 7:45 to go in the first half. Bowker in the far corner to our right. Back to the near side for Kurzweil. Now Fleming, right baseline drive. Back to Kurzweil on the right elbow. Now Fleming back in the near corner to our right, guarded by Pant. Back out to Kurzweil. Fleming again on the right side. Skips it over to Garski on the left side. Now back on top for Bowker. Now pass tipped. Knocked away. Stolen. Meese to Pant. Oh, good defense by the Dons. They force a turnover. Deeringer, right side, 3 ball. Knocks it down. Ryan Deeringer says, welcome to the ball game. Deeringer knocks it down. And the Dons grab an 8-point lead with 7 to go in the half. Rosholt back to our right now. Fleming. Far side. On top, Kurzweil. There's a reach-in foul here. Might be on Ethan Meese, and it is a blocking foul on that left wing. Number 1 on Ethan Meese. It'll be a non-shooting foul. Sewin back in for the Hornets. Lepak inbounding on the far wing to our right. Gets it to Sewin, and the ball knocked away by Meese. Ethan with another steal. The left hand, the finish on the other end. Ethan Meese with a big bucket, and Columbus grabs a 10-point lead and 1. He was fouled on the play as well, and Meese with a chance for a 3-point play for Columbus. Mies at the line. It's in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Garski. Rosholt has it back to our right, but down by 10 with 6.5 to go in half number 1. Hornets back to our right. Kurzweil, left wing, draws a double team. Don's going after that ball, getting those hands and arms and fingers into those passing lanes, trying to tip those passes away. They've had success at that here tonight. Garski on the near wing. Hands it off now to Lepak. Lepak has nowhere to go. Fleming in the high post toward the rim, off the right side window, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Marshfield Columbus. Back to our left. Now Mies hands to Deeringer on the right side. Deeringer to Mulliver on the near side. On top for Deeringer. Now Mies, right side. Ethan Mies hands to Mulliver. Pull-up jumper in the lane, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Lepak, and here come the Hornets. Good look that time by the Dons, but they couldn't get that one to drop in. Mulliver's been on the bench for a while with those 2 fouls. He comes in a little cold shooting. Now Garski for 3 from the right side for Rosholt, no good. Mies with the rebound. I should say Noah Hansen with the rebound. Outlet to Mies. He'll hand it to Furlinger on the left wing to our left. On top for Deeringer. Now Mulliver right side. 3-ball short. Rebound Kurzweil. Mulliver's been cold since he came back into the ballgame. Has missed his last 2 shots. Now Kurzweil on the left wing. Drop the ball. Furlinger picks it up, and Columbus takes it away. Tyler Furlinger puts the pressure on Kurzweil. He couldn't handle it. And now a pass by Mies, stolen by Kurzweil. Back to the right. Kurzweil fouled as he tried to go to the basket, tried to get by Tyler Furlinger, and Tyler reached in. Number 1 on Furlinger. That'll be a non-shooting foul. Peyton Nystrom and Jared Mandel into the ballgame now for Columbus. Hansen comes out. Deeringer comes out as well. So non-shooting foul. So Bowker inbounding baseline to Kurzweil in the lane. Puts up a shot, no good, but another Columbus foul. And this will be free throws now for Sawyer Kurzweil. He's at the line for the second time tonight. Rosholt down by 10. Kurzweil's first one is short off the front of the rim, no good. Meanwhile, Charles Pant off the Dons bench, and Mies will sit. Kurzweil's second one here. The foul was on Mandel. Second one by Kurzweil. That one is good. Missed the first, made the second, just like last time. 2 for 4 tonight. It's a 9-point Dons lead with just under 5 to go until halftime. Columbus to our left. Mulliver down the lane to the rim. No good. Pant with the rebound. Up and in and one. The foul, the hoop, the harm, and a free throw coming for Charles Pant as he'll try for a 3-point play. Columbus up by 11, their biggest lead of the night. Now the free throw is good, and it's a 3-point play for Pant. Now the Dons lead by 12, 24-12, with 4.5 to go in half number 1. Columbus with their biggest lead now of the night right here at 12 points. Rosholt now full length of the floor to our right. Garski in the backcourt to Kurzweil. Don's coming with a half-court trap here. Long pass to the near side for Bowker. Tipped away and stolen by Mies. He lost it in transition. Garski gets it back for the Hornets, back to our right. Hands it off to Bowker, who knocks down a jumper from the left side. And 24-14, back to a 10-point ball game now. Now Columbus to our left. Mandel, Mies, layup. Left block good. Running the floor is Ethan Mies. He's got 6 off the Dons bench. 26-14. Oh, and now Bowker lost the ball. Mies to the other end with the left hand. The run continues for Columbus, and they built a 14-point lead. 28-14. And Rosholt needs to talk things over. 3:51 left in the half. And stay with us for more basketball next on WOSQ.
Drive a heavy truck, then you know V&H Trucks, because we know what drives you. Whether it's septic, logging, material handling,
30 seconds.
or anything else that needs a tough truck, our second-to-none experienced sales staff has you covered. We agree with our friends at Western Star when they say the toughest part of any job should be your truck. So come see the sales staff at V&H today to get tough working for you. V&H, the driving force in heavy trucks and equipment.
At 1505 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, or vhtrucks.com.
Well, a big run for Marshfield Columbus, and they have grabbed a 14-point lead, their biggest of the night, 28-14 over Rosholt here with 3:45 to go in the first half. After a Rosholt timeout, down low to Cade Bowker, missed it from the right block, and Columbus grabs the loose ball. They have it back to our left. Charles Pant, left baseline drive, fouled on the drive, trying to get by Zach Lepak. And the foul there on Lepak, number 1 on the sophomore off the Rosholt bench. Non-shooting foul. Lepak now will go out of the ball game. Fleming back in there. Their leading scorer, Sawyer Fleming, a junior. Mandel inbounding baseline. Pant near corner. 3-ball corner pocket. Knocks it down. Shoots and scores. Charles Pant now. He's got 9 in the ball game. And Columbus has opened up a 31-14 lead. Now Rosholt to our right. Fleming on the near wing. Couldn't get rid of it. Half-court trap. 2 perfection. Forces a turnover. The 5-second defensive call. And Columbus takes it back on the defensive stop there. And the Hornets are reeling here in the first half. Down by 17 now with 3 to go until halftime. Don's back to our left. Furlinger top of the key. Pant left side. Over to Tyler on the right side now. Back on top for Nick Mulliver. Now Tyler right side. Right baseline jumper, no good. Rebound by Meese in the lane. Ethan Meese, oh boy, having himself a whale of a game. Ethan Meese with 10 off the bench. Columbus by 19. Dons, oh, Meese again. Steal, layup, good. Holy cow. Ethan Meese putting on a show. Look at number 34 go. Rocking the Columbus gym. Now Furlinger, steal, Meese again. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Ethan Meese. Holy cats. Woo. Are we having fun yet or what? Rosholt trying to regroup. Don swarming the Hornets. Rosholt, no answer. Now a 3 from the far corner. No good for Bowker. Rebound grabbed by Pant. He's fouled on the rebound by Kurzweil. And it'll be free throws for Marshfield Columbus with 2 minutes to go until halftime. Well, no, non-shooting foul. Well, that's number 1 on Kurzweil. Boy, I tell you what, Ethan Meese, this must be a contract year for him. He is putting on a show here tonight. Big off the bench for Columbus. Furlinger, right side, 3 from the far corner, no good. Fleming with the rebound. And Hornets have it to our right. Oh, Lepak to the rim on the other end, blocked from behind by Mandel. Out of bounds to Rosholt with 1:40 to go until halftime. Lepak again now will inbound baseline for Rosholt. Throws it under the basket to a wide open Johnny Suen. And Suen puts it in for 2. And that stops a big Columbus run. At 37-16 now, the Dons back to our left. Deeringer on the right side. On top for Mandel. 1:20 left in the half. Furlinger on the right wing. On top for Deeringer now. Back to Tyler. Now Meese in the far corner. Ethan Meese, the MVP. Boy, he's having a big game here tonight. The Dons have gone on a huge run here to grab a 21-point lead with 1 minute to go until halftime. Boy, Rosholt thought they were in it And guess again. Meese, right baseline. Deeringer on top to Pant, left side Mandel. Furlinger near corner, 3-ball corner pocket, no good. Rebound grab by Suin, outlet to Garski running the floor. Got behind the defense. Mandel knocks him down on the other end with a hard foul, and Garski will be at the line for the Hornets. So Garski, the sophomore, at the line for Rosholt here. Foul on Mandel. And the first one is good for Hunter Garski. That was the second foul on Jared Mandel. Meese will come out of the ball game. Noah Hansen back out there for Columbus. Second foul shot by Garski, no good. Nick Mulliver with the rebound. And the Dons now have it to our left. Mulliver to Deeringer on the right side. Back to Nick on the left side for three, no good. Rebound grab by Kurzweil. Nick has been ice cold since he hit the bench with those two fouls earlier in the half, and Nick has missed his last three jumpers now after sitting for a while with those two fouls and has gone ice cold from the floor here tonight. Kurzweil at the line for the Hornets. Front end of a 1-and-1 is good for Sawyer Kurzweil. So he'll get one more. The foul was on Deeringer, number 1 on Ryan. Second one here is also good for Sawyer Kurzweil. 37-19 now with 20 seconds to go in half number 1. Dons have it to our left. They'll play for one final shot here before halftime. Dons up by 28. Make it 18, right? 37-19. Here's a buzzer beater for Nick Mulliver. And again, Nick Mulliver 0 for 4. His last 4 shots. Mulliver ice cold. The rest of the Dons red hot. And they grab a 37-19 halftime lead here in this Division 5 regional semifinal at Columbus High School in Marshfield tonight. Jake Nurnberger producing our broadcast. I'm Mike Warren from Columbus High School in Marshfield. Columbus with a halftime lead, leading the Rosholt Hornets 37-19. And stay with us for our halftime report in just a moment.
When you can't afford a timeout due to an injury, you need the care that only can be provided by experienced healthcare professionals.
All right, we'll do 2 minutes here. 2 minutes.
Years of experience providing chiropractic care to individuals suffering from work, auto, or sports injuries. Bent's Chiropractic Center has convenient office hours, emergency services, and Saturday appointments are also available. Let the professional team at Bent's Chiropractic Center get you back to your game plan fast. Bent's Chiropractic Center, East 3rd Street in Marshfield. They're there when you need them.
Moving Marshfield forward by giving back. At Forward Financial Bank, that's what it's all about. Hi, this is Bill Senholz, President and CEO at Forward Financial Bank. We're proud to say that 100% of our deposits are being invested in loans in our communities. That means your deposit dollars stay here to help businesses and families who need financing. To help move our communities forward, stop in today and open your account, or open your account online at forwardbank.com.
Jensen Motors Incorporated, your local Ford dealer in Spencer, will help you find your dream car today. Stop by and shop from their inventory of cars, crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. You can also visit them on the web at jensenmotorsinc.net. Jensen Motors is a proud sponsor of Columbus Dons Athletics. Jensen Motors Incorporated, your local Ford dealer at 102 West Clark Street in Spencer.
All right. right, our halftime report here tonight on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and online at WOSQFM.com. And Jake Nernberger producing our broadcast this evening. I'm Mike Warren. We are at Columbus Catholic High School in Marshfield, where the Columbus Dons lead the Rosholt Hornets 37-19 at halftime in this Division 5 regional semifinal here this evening on WOSQ. We don't have any other halftime scores to report at this time, but we will certainly pass those along as we get them to you. We'll get them as soon as we get them here. We're trying to keep an eye on that Loyal score in particular. Loyal is playing Wild Rose in another Division 5 semifinal tonight. The winners of these two games meet tomorrow in a regional final. Well, it looks like it's going to be here at Columbus High School. Looks like Columbus will perhaps get a rematch with the Loyal Greyhounds, but we're not sure. They're taking on Wild Rose at Loyal tonight. Again, if we get that score, we'll pass that along to you. A number of other games we're watching from throughout central Wisconsin here tonight. This is not the only one. We also have Thorpe at Prentice. Owen Withee is hosting Turtle Lake tonight at Owen Withee High School as well, also in Division 5. Just a couple of the games that we are going to keep an eye on for you here. If we get the scores, we'll pass them along here on our halftime and post-game reports tonight on WOSQ. Let's take a look at our halftime stats brought to you by United FCS, supporting agriculture and rural communities. And the Columbus Dons with 37 points, and 14 of them by Ethan Meese off the Dons bench. He leads Columbus with 14 points here in the first half tonight. 9 for Charles Pant, including a three-pointer.
The Loyal Greyhounds, 22. Wild Rose, 22.
And we are just getting the Loyal Wild Rose score. They're tied at 22. Was that a halftime score? Yeah, that was a halftime score. 22 apiece for Loyal and Wild Rose. And so there's a scoring update for you. Let's see here. Getting back to the Dons scoring again, 9 for Charles Pant, including a three-pointer. He's also 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 6 points for Tyler Furlinger. 5 points for Jared Mandel, including a three-pointer. And Ryan Deeringer knocked down a three-pointer as well. He's got 3 here at the halftime break tonight. Well, the Rosholt Hornets led by Sawyer Kurzweil with 10 points, including 4 of 6 from the line. 4 points for Cade Bowker. 2 points for Johnny Sewin off the bench. 2 points for their leading scorer, Sawyer Fleming, just 1 basket. He averages 21 a game. He's got 2 here at the halftime break. And 1 point for Hunter Garski, the starting guard. He is 1 for 2 from the foul line in the first half of this ball game here tonight. Columbus leads it 37-19 over Rosholt here in this Division 5 regional semifinal at Columbus High School in Marshfield. Take a break and stay with us. More from Columbus after this.
ABC Child Care Center.
Sorry, that last break was supposed to be 2 minutes, right?
Columbus Dons Athletics. They are very
yeah.
Some of their own kids.
Did I cut you off?
Taking care.
No, I just forgot how many I needed on that last one.
5:30 a.m.
What do you need for this one, though?
Feel free to call Karen or Chrisanne at 715.
Well, let's just do one here. Then I'll send it to another break.
Centers LLC.
1 minute?
Yeah, 1 minute.
It's another Tooth Truth Clinic of Marshfield.
Dental Clinic of Marshfield helps people rest easier. Sleep problems related to breathing aren't just bothersome, they can be dangerous. Snoring and sleep apnea may be managed with help from your dentist at Dental Clinic of Marshfield.
Dental Clinic of Marshfield. Dental care for life. Schedule an appointment today at any of their 3 offices in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neilsville. Learn more at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com.
Let's get you a couple of quick scoring updates here. Let's see a halftime score in a Division I regional semifinal tonight. Well, let's double check this. Yeah, a regional semifinal in Division I. Wausau West leading Wisconsin Rapids 24-16 at the halftime break in that one at Wausau West High School tonight. And again, Loyal and Wild Rose tied at 22 at the halftime break in that Division V regional semifinal. The winner of that game meets the winner of this game here at Columbus in Marshfield tonight. Looks like it could be the Columbus Dons. They have a 37-19 lead over Rosholt here at the halftime break. Stay with us. We've got second half action from Columbus High School in Marshfield after this.
United FCS has been serving agriculture and rural communities for nearly 100 years. They offer a wide array of financial products, such as loans and leases for farm operations and real estate.
We'll do 90s.
United FCS office today.
A cooperative devoted to the success of our members. United FCS.
Equal opportunity lender and provider.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Wisconsin. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Get set for the nicer weather that is sure to come with Central Wisconsin Landscaping. They are ready to help you spruce up and maintain the outside appearance of your yard with that new patio, outdoor kitchen, or nursery items you've been dreaming about all winter. It's cost effective and improves the value of your home as well. Your choice for the best landscaping service in Central Wisconsin is Central Wisconsin Landscaping. Call them today and schedule a no-cost estimate. They're right here in Marshfield. Call 715-305-1824. That's 715-305-1824.
All right, we are set for second half action here tonight from Columbus High School in Marshfield, and the Dons leading the Rosholt Hornets 37-19 as our second half gets underway, and Jake Nurnberger producing and studio engineering our broadcast tonight here on WOSQ. I'm Mike Warren, and also we're streaming this live. You can see the video that goes along with the play-by-play. If you want to watch, just go to trimediadesign.com/live. trimediadesign.com/live. All right, Columbus will have the ball to start the second half. Charles Payant throws it in for Tyler Furlinger. Dons will have it front court to our right. Tyler Furlinger right to the rim and no good. Got his own rebound up and in. Furlinger starts the second and in for two. Tyler with points now in the ball game. Jared Mandel, Nick Mulliver, and Ryan Deeringer also out there for Columbus. Rosholt now has it front court to our left. They have Hunter Garski. Here's a drive by Garski, right side of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Columbus. Garski out there. Sawyer Fleming out there as well, along with Dylan Richter, Cade Bowker, and Sawyer Kurzweil. Bowker throws it in for Fleming, top of the key. Three, no good. Rebound tipped to Columbus. Mandel to Furlinger, left side, front court right. 39-19. Now Mulliver, right side, three, no good again. Has missed his last 5 shots. And the Hornets have the rebound. Garski on the right side to our left. Inside for Sewin, who's into the ballgame now. Fleming on the right side, back to Kurzweil on top. Now Sewin out there. Richter went out. He tried that ankle and wasn't working for him. He went out. Here's a steal by the Dons. Deeringer to Charles Payant. And a layup on the other end for Charles. He's got 11. 41-19 Columbus. Rosholt back to our left. Nope, they throw it away. Payant to Furlinger. Tyler in for 2 more. Don's just toying with him now. 43-19. 2 minutes gone by here in the second half. Rosholt back to our left. Fleming, backdoor feed to Bowker. Left baseline layup good. Well, and now a steal by Rosholt at the 10-second line. And the Hornets get it right back. Bowker, right baseline feed to Kurzweil. Reverse layup, no good. Payant grabs the rebound. Boy, Dylan Richter back on that bench getting that left ankle looked at. Iced down pretty heavily. He left the game in the first minute of the ball game. Went over the bench and pounded on the chairs knowing he was probably done for the night. He sat the entire first half. Tried to go here in the second half, but just can't go. And so Lepak right in there right away as Jared Mandel scores on the other end for Columbus. He's got 7 now. And the Dons lead is 24 at 45-21. And now a Rosholt turnover. Dons get it back. 45-21, Columbus up by 24. They have it to our right. Furlinger, left side for Mulliver, a long 3. Make it 0 for 6 for Nick Mulliver, trying to find his shot here and just cannot find it. Kurzweil, layup on the other end, good. Spinning, shooting, and scoring for Sawyer Kurzweil. He's got 12. Don's back to our right. Mulliver to Payant in the near corner. Mandel, Deeringer, Furlinger, left wing 3. Tyler, no good. Rebound tipped around, finally grabbed by Fleming. Here come the Hornets back to our left. Fleming up the center of the floor to our left. Tips it to Bowker in the near corner. Bowker dribbles into the lane. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Kurzweil with the rebound and puts up a shot, no good, but leaned into the defender to create the contact. And will get to the foul line, gets bailed out on the call. And Kurzweil at the line for the 4th time tonight. No good. Put that guy at the line. Usually misses the first and makes the second. And now Lepak back into the ballgame here for Bowker. For Kurzweil, missed them both and went over the line early anyway. 0 for 2 on that trip, and the Dons get the ball back, leading by 22 with 4 minutes gone by. Columbus back to our right. They break the press easily. Tyler Furlinger, after a couple of passes, finishes with a layup. On the other end now, Rosholt throws it away, trying to run the floor with Fleming. Bob left in regulation. And Columbus running away with this one. More basketball in just a moment.
If you drive a heavy truck, you know parts. Parts are the DNA of your truck. Each truck is different, and each trucker, too. At V&H,
1
our
minute,
parts division
60.
is one of the biggest in the industry. And our staff,
actually,
with
30 seconds.
240
One
years of
spot
combined
here.
service,
30.
will help you find whatever you need, and we'll almost always ship it to you the same day you order. Because at V&H, we'll find you the right part that's the right fit at the right price. V&H, the driving force in heavy trucks and equipment.
Find us at 1505 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, or vhtrucks.com.
Well, we got a busy day tomorrow here on WOSQ. It starts out with Stratford wrestling against Random Lake at the state team tournament. Our coverage of that one gets underway at 9:45 tomorrow morning here on WOSQ. And then after that, as the Dons get the ball back, following the timeout, they have the ball to our right. Furlinger, a little lob shot on the other end. Couple of passes again, going full length of the court, finishing with Tyler Furlinger. He's got 2 more. 14 for Tyler now. And the Dons by 26. Now Fleming, a turnaround jumper in the lane on the other end, no good. Columbus gets it right back. Dons to our right. Furlinger hands it off to Mulliver in the near corner. Now to Deeringer in the left corner. Back on top, Charles Payne looks at a 3, pulls it down, hands it off to Deeringer. Now Mandel on the left side. Mandel trying to dribble past Fleming. Back on top for Furlinger. With 5 minutes gone by here in this second half, Tyler harassed by Garski on top. Now Furlinger will drive to the rim from the right side. No good, but we have a whistle and a Rosholt foul. As I was saying, Stratford wrestling tomorrow morning at 9:45. Right after that, coverage of the Loyal girls in a sectional final against Green Bay NEW Lutheran at Wapaka. Pregame at 11:45 for that one. Furlinger at the line now, and the first one is good. The foul was on Hunter Garski, his first. Meanwhile, Logan McHugh into the ballgame for Garski as Furlinger lines up the second foul shot here. His first trip to the line tonight, second one is good. 16 for Tyler tonight, averaging 23 a game on the year. 51-23. Dons up big. Now a turnover by Rosholt. Columbus gets it right back. The Dons, the number 1 seed against the number 8 seed. And Columbus just too much for Rosholt here tonight. Mandel for 3. Oh, Mandel knocks down his second from downtown. He's got 10. And Columbus up by 31. Now it's just a matter of time. We'll check back in here tonight against either Loyal or Wild Rose. Rosh, here's a drive by Kurzweil. Got away with a carry and was fouled. And now Bowker back in for Rosholt. And Lepak will come out. Reaching on Peyton Nystrom, number 1 on Peyton. Baseline toss coming for Bowker here on the near wing to Fleming along the left baseline. Fleming on top. Left side Bowker back to Fleming. They have totally shut Sawyer Fleming down tonight. Came in averaging 21 a game. He's got 1 basket for 2 points here tonight. He has been a non-factor. Fleming now in the far corner. Peyton Nystrom all over him. Nystrom almost forced a turnover. Boy, all over Fleming, not letting him do anything. And now a travel by Kurzweil. Tried to do a jump stop and walked with the ball. Turnover Rosholt. Now Columbus gets it back. As Noah Hansen checks in for Peyton Nystrom. Charles Payne inbounding. Throws it to Mandel. Mandel fouled in transition. Tripped up by Sawyer Fleming. Number 3 on Fleming. Non-shooting foul. Mandel far wing to our right. Throws it into the backcourt for Furlinger. Tyler back across the 10-second line. Guarded by Fleming on the left side. Tyler hands it to Mandel. Back to Tyler. Left baseline drive and to the rim and in for 2 for Tyler Furlinger. His box score is filling up with 2s. Make it 18 tonight for Tyler with 11 to play. Dons leading by 33. Rosholt back to our left now. Kurzweil to Fleming on the right side. Back to Kurzweil, right baseline. Taken away by Mulliver. And then Mulliver threw it off Kurzweil along that baseline. He was trapped along that end line there, and so Mulliver threw it off Kurzweil. It went out of bounds off Rosholt, and the Dons will get it back. Ethan Meese back into the ball game for Columbus. Timeout Dons. We'll take it with them. 10:49 to go, and Dons up by 33. More basketball in just a moment.
ABC Child Care Centers LLC is a proud sponsor of Columbus Dons Athletics.
All right, 30 seconds here, one spot.
Their own kids turn into fine young athletes, taking care of children 4 weeks old until 12 years old. Open Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Feel free to call Karen or Chris-Ann at 715-387-2218 for information. ABC Child Care Centers LLC, 602 East Arnold in Marshfield.
All right, getting back to that schedule for tomorrow here on WOSQ. Stratford against Random Lake at the state wrestling tournament. At 9:45, our coverage of that match begins. And then right after that, Loyal Girls Basketball from Wapaka. A sectional final against Green Bay New Lutheran. Our coverage of that one begins at 11:45. Tip time at noon for Loyal Girls Basketball tomorrow. And then right after that, Stratford wrestling. If they beat Random Lake, Stratford wrestles again at 3. And our coverage at 2:45, followed by Columbus Dons boys basketball tomorrow night in a regional final as Mandel fires a 3 from the top of the key, no good as play resumes. So we got a full day of basketball and wrestling tomorrow here on WOSQ beginning at 9:45 in the morning. Rosholt back to our left after the timeout. And a miss by Mandel on a 3. Hornets have it to our left. Oh, guess who? Steal. Layup. Good. Ethan Meese. Ethan Meese. He'll be a starter next year on this Columbus team. He's having a big night tonight. 16 for Ethan off the bench. Rosholt back to our left. Baseline jumper. Lepak no good from the right side. Mandel with the rebound. Dons back to our right with a 35-point lead. And put the fork in Rosholt. They are done. Dons have it to our right. Nystrom back out there to Meese. The starters are done for the night except for Nick Mulliver. He's still out there trying to find his shot. Here's a left baseline jumper. And hey, what do you know? Good to see Nick Mulliver scoring at least once here tonight. He has struggled from the floor tonight. He got those 2 early fouls, went to the bench, and then left his shot on the bench when he came back into the ballgame. Rosholt to our left. After a miss, they get a rebound. Then a left baseline jumper by Bowker, no good. And a rebounding foul on Nick Mulliver. That's going to be number 3 on Nick. He's got more fouls than points. Very unusual. He averages 13 a game. And that was his, 4th now. 4 fouls, 2 points for Nick Mulliver. Hasn't been his night, but other guys around him have picked him up. Oh, a 3 by Fleming from the right side. his second basket of the game, came in leading Rosholt in scoring with 21. He's got 5 with 8:40 to go. Don's back to our right. A turnover now by Mandel. On the other end, missed a wide open layup. Their second line to our left. I see Noah Taylor into the ball game now for the Dons. Meese and Mandel out there with Hansen and Nystrom as well. Kurzweil, top of the key, guarded by Taylor. Right side, Fleming, picked up by Nystrom. Kurzweil down low, getting past Taylor to the rim, and in for 2, and the and 1 for Sawyer Kurzweil. He'll be at the line trying to get a 3-point play as the Hornets now begin to make some hay against the second teamers of Columbus. Foul on Taylor. His first. Kurzweil's free throw, no good. Rims out of there. Hansen with the rebound. Outlet pass was tipped out of bounds by Rosholt. And the Dons get it back. So now the Dons have the ball to our right. Nystrom on the near wing to Mandel. Under 8 to play now. Here's Taylor on top to Meese. Mandel, they're just running their dribble, drive, and kick motion offense here. Just trying to run some clock here, basically. Meese to the rim. Fouled on the play. Ethan Meese not afraid to stick his nose in there and mix it up. And Meese will be at the line shooting 2. No good. And you'll get one more. The foul was on Kurzweil, number 2 on Sawyer. Second one for the football QB, Ethan Meese, knocks that one down. Part-time QB anyway with Jared Mandel on that SC football team. Rosholt back to our left now. Fleming on the right side to our left. Don's leading 61-28. The outcome is no longer in doubt. Fleming on top. Now Lepak between the circles. Right side for Suin. Inside, Fleming right baseline to Kurzweil. Far corner for 3, no good. Mandel with the rebound. Outlet for Meese up the near sideline to our right. Up ahead for a wide open Noah Taylor. And let's get 2 for Taylor. And the Dons lead 63-28. 6:45 to go. Rosholt back to our left now. Kurzweil, jumper in the lane. Good for Sawyer Kurzweil. Well, he's got 16. He's had a pretty solid game for the Hornets. But he's been a one-man show out there tonight, not getting much help. He's got over half of the Rosholt points, and now a travel by Taylor. And he'll give it back to Rosholt as Bryce Furlinger now comes into the ball game for the Dons. And Jared Mandel goes to the bench for the last time tonight. He'll check out for the evening, and he gets a nice ovation. Mandel with a solid 10-point performance, including a couple of big threes in the ballgame. Rosholt now. Kurzweil near side, guarded by Furlinger. In the lane for Lepak. Now Fleming right side 3, good. Sawyer Fleming, his second from downtown. He's got 8. Don's back to our right now. Taylor to the rim on the other end. Missed the left baseline layup. Rosholt with the board. Garski to Fleming. Right side 3 again. No good. Furlinger with the rebound. Outlet to Nystrom in the backcourt. And the Dons want a timeout with 5.5 to go in the ball game. Coach K says, Ethan Meese, get a nice hand. Your night is done. 13 for Ethan Meese tonight, as the Dons lead by 30 with 5.5 to go here in regulation time. Columbus 63 and Rosholt 33. As the student sections now get into a chant off, I guess. Let's get an update now from Loyal. 7 minutes left. Loyal now leading Wild Rose 42 to 30. So there's an update from Loyal. That game was tied at 22 at the halftime break. And now a steal by Rosholt. Fleming finishes. Oh, he missed the layup. That's the kind of night it's been. I'll tell you what, Loyal has gone on a 22-8 run in the second half up at Loyal to grab a 12-point lead over Wild Rose in that ball game. Taylor with a jumper off the window and in for Noah Taylor. Noah's got to figure out they are up by 30. He's got to stop shooting so early in the possession here. But he hit a big one there. And now Bryce Furlinger fouls on the other end. Non-shooting foul, so Rosholt inbounding baseline. Lepak in the far corner, jumps into the lane, puts up a shot over Taylor, no good. Rebound grabbed by Taylor, and then he's fouled by, well, take your pick, Kurzweil or Lepak. It'll be Sawyer Kurzweil. That'll be number 3 on Kurzweil, non-shooting foul. Don's inbounding. Here's Matt Olson into the ball game now. Gets it into Taylor, up ahead for Bryce Furlinger, back to Taylor, right to the rim, and in. Oh, Coach K probably said, hey, just do what you would do in a JV game, run the offense. And Taylor did. He gets another basket for Noah Taylor. He's got 6. Now Fleming, a jumper on the other end, no good. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Noah Hansen. And the Dons want another timeout. They'll get Evan Deeringer and Carrick Bushman into the ballgame with 4:17 to go in regulation. Dons leading by 34, 67-33. And again, Loyal at last word was leading Wild Rose 42 to 30. That was with 7 minutes to go. Just a couple minutes to go in that ball game. It looks like we're going to have a big rematch tomorrow night here at Columbus High School between Loyal and Marshfield Columbus in a regional final here tomorrow night. Looks like it's going to be the Greyhounds and the Dons tomorrow evening here on WOSQ. Dons have it to our right. Carrick Bushman hands to Evan Deeringer on the left wing. Inside for Bryce Furlinger, back to Evan, dribble drive, kicks it out to Taylor on top. Taylor, pull-up jumper in the lane, no good. There's one thing Taylor's got on his mind, shooting the ball when he gets it. Now a steal by Matt Olson almost. I think Rosholt got it back, and then a Columbus foul trying to go after the ball. That's going to be on Bryce Furlinger again. Number 2 on Bryce. And now Nick Hutchison into the ball game for Columbus. Meanwhile, Logan McHugh back in for the Hornets. And they get the ball to Travis Hintz, a sophomore off the bench. He gets to the rim and in for 2. Don's back to our right now. Get some of these these younger guys into the ball game here with just over 3 to play. They've only got one senior on the lineup. That's Sawyer Kurzweil. As Bryce Verlinger scores for Columbus. 69-35, 3 to go. Kurzweil has the ball, or had it, lost it, dives on the floor, then calls a timeout. With 2:59 to go in regulation. Timeout, Columbus leading by 34. And stay with us, more basketball from Columbus after this.
You know a good teammate when you see one. Hardworking, reliable, and most of all, someone who knows success is best achieved when people work together. At Ministry St. Joseph's Hospital, we work with all of our patients as a team to make the best decisions for their health.
What length did you need?
Healthcare. Knowing you better means treating you better.
Melody Gardens Restaurant and Skateland are proud to sponsor Columbus Down athletes. The restaurant is open 6 a.m. 7 days a week and offers a full menu. Hours of Skateland vary, so check out the website at melodygardensmarshfield.com. Melody Gardens Restaurant and Skateland continue to be the fun family Marshfield tradition. Melody Gardens, 1200 South Oak Avenue, Marshfield. Call them at 384-3326. 384-3326.
All right, back to live action here. Rosholt has the ball. Here's Fleming to the rim and in for 2. We come back late. Boy, they cut that timeout short. We apologize for missing some of that action. Suddenly, the timeout was over, and Rosholt picks up the action. Kurzweil missed a jumper. They got it to Fleming. Left baseline drive. He got it to go in, and the foul. As we come back to action here from Columbus High School in Marshfield. Mike Warren with you, and Jake Nurnberger producing and studio engineering the broadcast. Sawyer Fleming at the line for Rosholt, completing the three-point play. The foul was on Hutchison, number 1 on Nick. Don's back to our right. The final 2.5 minutes of this one here. Don's got a big run. Here's a shot by Deeringer, no good for Evan. Now Olsen, left side for Hutchison, hands it off to Carrick Bushman. Back to Olsen on the left side. These younger guys getting a chance. Yeah, when we say Deeringer and Furlinger, we're not talking about Ryan and Tyler. Evan in the lane, back on top for Olsen. Matt down low for a wide open Nick Hutchison. He's fouled under the basket. So now Hutch will be at the line for Columbus. First one here is good for Nick Hutchison off the Dons bench. Looks like Travis Hintz back in there for Rosholt. Second one by Hutchison. That's good. 2 for 2 from the line for Hutch. 71-38. Columbus up big. Fleming now. Right baseline. Layup no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Dons, and the Hornets will have it. Under 2 minutes to go in this one. Brandon Wanta, a sophomore guard off the bench, inbounding baseline. Gets it to Hintz in the near corner. Now the Hornets with some of their younger guys in there. There's Dominic Vitro. Fleming a 3 from the top, no good. Rebound tipped around. Grabbed by Kurzweil. And the senior takes a 3 from the far corner and knocks it down for Sawyer Kurzweil. That'll be a good shot to end his Rosholt career on. As Taylor tries to take it to the basket. And he's fouled. Kurzweil might be coming out of the ball game here. See if they leave it in the senior. As Noah Taylor goes to the line for Columbus. The foul was on Kurzweil, his 4th. And Taylor missed the first foul shot. No, they're going to take Fleming out and bring in Logan McHugh. Kurzweil, the senior, wants to maybe stay out there. Taylor's second foul shot is no good. Rebound grabbed by Wanta and then stolen by Columbus, and then over and back. So the Dons, over and back violation. They made a pass from one side of the 10-second line to the other, and that is against the rules. Kurzweil now, left baseline runner at the rim, no good. Rebound tip to Evan Dieringer. Up ahead for Matt Olson, to the rim on the other end. Matt Olson gets his name in the box score. 73-41 now, Columbus with a 32-point lead, under a minute to go now. Kurzweil has it. He'll try to get fouled on a three. Puts up a three and draws some contact, and Kurzweil will be at the line shooting 3 free throws here. The senior in his curtain call here for the Rosholt Hornets tonight. First one is good. Now the second one by Kurzweil, that one's good. See if we can get a three-pointer from the line here. And the third one is good. So 3 for Sawyer Kurzweil. Had a big night, but he was trying to do it all alone. Didn't get much help now as Bryce Furlinger gets a basket on the other end. Rosholt not getting back for the final 30 seconds now. Rosholt to our left. McHugh on top. Now here's Wanta. Wanta gets it to Hintz on the near wing. They hand it off to Betro. Down low, shot no good by Hintz. Rebound grabbed by Wanta. Shot up no good. But a Columbus foul with 10 seconds to go in the ball game, and Brandon Wanta, a sophomore, will be at the line for the Hornets. First one good. Foul was on Taylor, his third. Second one here by Wanta, no good. Kurzweil with the rebound. Put back from the left block, no good. Dons have it, and they'll run out the clock, and they will advance to a Division V regional final here tomorrow night at Columbus High School, likely against the Loyal Greyhounds, who at last word were leading Wild Rose by 12. So we will await the final word from Loyal on that score. It looks like it'll be Columbus and Loyal in a regional championship tomorrow evening. We'll have the game for you tomorrow night at 6:45 right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield. Well, it's a 30-point win for Marshfield Columbus, and they get their 22nd win of the season. They're now 22-2 overall. One of those two losses was to the Loyal Greyhounds, who they will most likely see in a regional final tomorrow night here on WOSQ. We'll have it for you beginning at 6:45 tomorrow night after a busy day of sports. We got Stratford wrestling, and we'll have both, looks like both Loyal girls and boys basketball teams on the air here on WOSQ. The Loyal girls in a sectional final at Wapaka against Green Bay New Lutheran at noon tomorrow. Our broadcast of that game gets underway at 11:45 tomorrow morning here on WOSQ, or basically right after Stratford Tiger Wrestling, which begins at 9:45 from Madison here on 92.3 FM. Busy day of sports coming up tomorrow. Columbus Dons boys are moving on to the D5 regional final here tomorrow night at Columbus High School. They win it 75-45. And stay with us. Our post-game report next on WOSQ.
Where will you be the next time you're sick? At home? On the job? On vacation? No matter where you are, you can get expert care on the phone for common issues like sinus infection and UTI. Just call
2 minutes here.
844-227
2 minutes.
And speak with a nurse practitioner at Marshfield Clinic. You can call any day between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. for just $40. That's Care My Way at 844-227-3929.
2 minutes.
Don't just live.